Kick a little something for them cars that be bumped.
It isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified madness.
This love is real, oh na na na. You'll never have to question how I feel. Ooh, no matter what life brings, I know you got me, I got you. Forever to you I'll be true. This love is real, oh na na na. From day one I knew this love was the real deal. No matter what life brings, we've got each other on everything. This love is real. This love is real. Touched on a deeper level than what's on the superficial, on the physical. You were the first one to touch my very soul and teach me how to love again. You were the first one that taught me that real love can really happen and it's not just in fairy tales. See, I never knew that I could trust, that I could give myself fully until you came into my life. And for that, I just want to say thank you and thank God for you. My heart is fully yours until the end of time. This love is real, oh na na na. You'll never have to question how I feel. Ooh, no matter what life brings, I know you got me, I got you. Forever to you I'll be true. This love is real.
What's up, what's happening? It's your girl J1 Yvette, and welcome to the Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness. That was new music by yours truly, and it's called This Love Is Real. I opened with that song not just to toot my own horn and give this shameless self-plug. This Love Is Real by your girl J1 Yvette on all streaming platforms right now. I wanted to set the tone for the night with this song, which is R&B meets spoken word poetry. And this is Spoken Word Wednesday for the month of February. And since Valentine's Day is coming up in just 12 more days, tonight it's all about love. This Love Is Real is a song that celebrates true love being found after unrequited love, trust issues, abuse, and a whole lot of other stuff that calls itself love but isn't. It's a song that celebrates finding the real love that every heart seeks, but unfortunately not all find. So, before I go on, I have a major birthday shout out, Every Wednesday and Saturday, you hear my daughter Jessie's beautiful voice open up the show. Well, she is celebrating 22 trips around the sun tomorrow, y'all, February 3rd. So I'm sending her major birthday love. Mama loves you to the moon and back, Jess, and that's for real. I'm so blessed to watch this little bundle of joy I brought home 22 years ago grow up into such a beautiful, talented, intelligent, and loving young lady. And she is my motivation to move forward and be my best self. I love you to life, Jessie. Enjoy your birthday to the absolute fullest. Now, there is baby news all over the interwebs this week. Rihanna is expecting her first baby with A$AP Rocky. They dropped some pics showing off her baby bump, and Riri is absolutely glowing, y'all. And also, the Brat and her fiance Jessica Dupart announced that they are expecting their first baby as well. Congratulations to them. I'm here to celebrate love in every single form, y'all. Now, this next poem is from an artist by the name of Melania Luisa Marte, and I came across this piece on Button Poetry on YouTube. It's called Unrequited Love in 3 Parts. It's kind of painful, but let's face it, for those who don't have a sweetheart on Valentine's Day, for some, it can be very painful. It's not all sunshine and roses, y'all. I remember hating the thought of Valentine's Day when I was single. This is why, as a society, we have started new traditions like Galentine's Day, when you get together with your girlfriends and enjoy the day doing girl stuff, so you don't have to be alone and feel incomplete on Valentine's Day just because you don't have a romantic partner. This is Unrequited Love in 3 Parts by Melania Luisa Marte, and you're tuned in to the Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness with your girl, Yvette.
1.
Yo, what's new with the movies this week? What's new in music, yo?
Your girl Yvette's about to tell you.
What's new in music and movies this week?
Lots of new music this week, starting with singles. Ally Brooke with Porter D, Charlie XCX and Rina Saiwanawa with Beg For You, Disclosure and Zebo with You've Got to Let Go If You Want to Be Free, Gucci Mane featuring Lil Durk with Rumors, James Blake with Pick Me Up, Michael Bublé, I'll Never Not Love You, The Kooks with Connection, and XXXTentacion with Vice City. New albums dropping this week include Big Big Train with Welcome to the Planet, Jethro Tull and the Zealot Gene, Lady Blackbird with Black Acid Soul, Lucinda Williams with Lou's Jukebox Volume 6, and Steve Vai with Inviolate. Now, for the full list of new music, click on over to officialcharts.com and click on New Releases. New at the movies this week, Moonfall. In this sci-fi fantasy, a mysterious force knocks the moon from its orbit around the Earth and sends it hurling into a collision course with life as we know it. With mere weeks before impact and the world on the brink of annihilation, NASA executive and former astronaut Jo Fowler is convinced she has the key to saving us all. But only one astronaut from her past, Brian Harper, and a conspiracy theorist, Casey Houseman, believe her. These unlikely heroes will mount an impossible last-ditch mission into space, leaving behind everyone they love, only to find out that our moon is not what we think it is. Moonfall stars Halle Berry as Jo Fowler, Patrick Wilson as Brian Harper, and John Bradley as Casey Houseman, and it's rated PG-13. Now, if you're more of a stay-at-home and chill TV lover, no worries. Stream thousands of episodes, live sports, and exclusive originals all in one place with Paramount Plus. Access hundreds of iconic movies, from award-winning classics to hit releases, breaking news, and more. Go to ParamountPlus.com to try it for free for 1 week, and students, you get 25% off. So go to ParamountPlus.com now to sign up. And finally, are you a Cricket Wireless customer with an Android device? Then you should download the Added Up app now. Watch short videos, play games, answer quick surveys, and knock dollars off your monthly service. That's right, a few minutes a day can knock $5, $10, even up to $25 off your monthly service. So what are you waiting for? If you're a Cricket Wireless customer with an Android device, go to the Google Play Store and download the Added Up app now. I've saved so much money using this app, so I want to share this gem with y'all. That's the wrap up for this week. Now let's get back to the show. You're tuned into Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, Yvette.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is John O.
This is Priest Forever,
And we are the Gecko Brothers.
and you are listening to Justified Madness.
Oh, look at here, fellas. Take it from your Uncle Bootsy.
It's the Spoken Word Wednesday edition of Justified Madness with your girl, Yvette. And that was music from Silk Sonic and Put on a Smile. And before that, we heard from Be Blessed the Poet with a spoken word piece called Self-Love. I wanted to drop that in your spirit if you happen to be single this Valentine's Day. Don't let all the talk about being booed up get you anxious. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying or suggesting that every single person is miserable. I know that is not true at all. But for some people, being single does bring kind of an anxiety, and you may even start to doubt yourself and your self-worth. And trust me, I know, because I was one of those people. So I just want to say, for those people, don't let being single bring on that anxiety. Just know that you are more than worthy. And in the right time, the right person will come along. And by all means, don't settle for less than what you're worth just to say you got a boo. Honey, I've been down that road, and I can tell you from experience, being alone is definitely better than being lonely in a relationship. Let that marinate in your spirit, okay? Now, a quick programming note, I will be back on the air this Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for the Shout Out Saturday edition of Justified Madness. If you want to be included, make sure you hit me up on Twitter at JWanYvette1. That's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. Or shoot me an email at SaturdayMadness11@gmail.com, and I'll definitely shout you out. I'm on the air every Sunday, Wednesday, and Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on blogtalkradio.com/Justified Madness. Now, if you miss any episodes, no worries. You can catch up right here on Blog Talk Radio, or look for the Justified Madness podcast on Podchaser, Google Podcasts, Deezer, Podpage, Podcast Addict, Castbox, and just about anywhere else you get your podcast. My Sunday show is listed as Sunday Inspiration, and my Wednesday and Saturday shows are listed as Justified Madness. So definitely make sure you follow, subscribe, review, and keep up with me here on the podcast. Now, before I go on, I want to send a shout out to my official promo team, Team Yvette. It's run by my girls Tracy and Amina. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Team Yvette. And today is Tracy's birthday, y'all. So extra shout out, extra special love to you, Tracy. Happy birthday. Tracy is celebrating 33 trips around the sun today. And I want to say, also make sure you're following me on Twitter at JWanYvette1. Again, it's JWANYVETTE and the number 1. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Fanbase at Justified Madness 31. Now, before I close on out, I gotta send shout outs to my husband Ellis, my sis Deborah, all my fam bam, whether by blood or by love. I love y'all to life. Special birthday shout out to my cousin Candace, who celebrated her birthday on Monday, February 1st. Birthday shout out to my cousin Amber, who's celebrating tomorrow, same day as my daughter. And happy heavenly birthday to my cousin Julian. I love you and miss you so much, cuz. And I'm screaming all the way to heaven, happy birthday to you. February 3rd, we got a lot of February 3rd birthdays in the family. Shout outs to my Twamley, my Young Nation, my Mad Hatters, my ATL fam, my DMV fam, Alex, Desi, Boogie, Rocco, Kel, Yvette, Shane, and last but never ever least, my daughter Jessie, aka Jessie James. The birthday clock is counting down for her, y'all. Just about 30 minutes to go. You hear her at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday night right here on Justified Madness. Now coming up, I have a spoken word piece from Shihan. It's from the Def Poetry Jam days, but it's so heartfelt, funny, and timeless. I just love to break it out, especially for my pre-Valentine's poetry nights. The poem is called This Type Love, and on the other side of the commercial, I'm closing with a song from the 2019 movie The Corrupted. My husband and I just watched that movie a couple nights ago, and I just realized how good this song sounds, y'all. It's Emma Hatton, and the song is called Pull of You. And if you're listening on another platform besides Blog Talk Radio, I'll be back after a quick break with a last word for the week. You're tuned into Justified Madness with your girl J1 Yvette.
The legacy continues. All six live on one stage. This time, it's for the culture. New edition, the Culture Tour. Live in the biggest concert of the decade. With hits. That girl is after hits. The Culture Tour with Charlie Wilson. It's a non-stop hit fest. And special guest, it's the reunion of Jodeci. The Culture Tour, new edition, Charlie Wilson, and special guest, Jodeci. Coming to a city near you. Visit bpctickets.com for more info. Brought to you by the Black Promoters Collective.
What's good, y'all? I'm Pink Diamond, the flyest miss that you never did see. And you're listening to Justified Madness with my big sis, J1 Yvette. Holla back 2 times.
Love, a word that we use often and sometimes in vain. The dictionary defines love as an intense feeling of deep affection. But one thing we have to remember is that love is an action word. It's easy to speak the words "I love you," but if we don't show it, does the person you're saying it to really feel it? So instead of just speaking the words, we all need to take time to evaluate what we're doing to show love to others. That goes for romantic relationships, friendships, and family connections. Love is an action word. What actions are you taking to show your love? See you this Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on blogtalkradio.com/justifiedmadness.